Hi guys, I am going to go through Tuesday's workout. So I'm going to start with the warm up that you guys can use for both the dumbbell and the home workout, and then I'll specifically go over each of the movements for both of those workouts. So we're going to start off with 3 rounds. You guys are going to do either 30 jumping jacks or you're going to do 30 seconds of running in place. Okay? After that, you're going to transition right into 30 seconds of up downs. I have to use a box. Hands on the floor, feet back, jump. Okay. And then you're going to move into 10 air squats and then a 30-second plank hold. And we're going to focus on pushing through the floor, squeezing our butt, making sure everything is nice and tight. So 3 rounds of that. If you minimize your rest or transition times, that's ideal. So it'll take you guys about 3 minutes. Okay. After that, you'll move into 2 sets of 10 groiners, 10 bootstrapper squats, and then 10 just body weight good mornings. You can use a weight or a band or a barbell if you have access to that. So the groiners, your hands are going to be on the floor, mine are going to be on the box. You're going to start in a plank position, and you're going to jump your foot up next to your hands, and then you're going to switch. Okay, we're just stretching out our hips. You can hold that position and kind of just sink into it, or you can do your reps a little bit quicker. The next movement is the bootstrapper squat. So this is where you grab your toes, you start with your butt up in the air, and then you pull your chest tall as you bring your butt down. Okay. After you do 10 of those, we'll finish by getting our hamstrings. So pretend like you have some sort of weight on your back, or like I said, if you want to use a barbell or a band, if you have access to that, you can. Get everything nice and tight, core is engaged, and then we're going to push our hips back behind us and stand up. Okay, make sure there's no forward motion of your shoulders or your upper back. Okay, so there's your warm-up. That should take you 8 to 10 minutes total to get through it. Now we transition into our strength portions for both of our workouts. So for your dumbbell at home workout, you will be doing tempo goblet squats. So we have a 10-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, you're going to start with 6 goblet squats. The tempo today is 3 seconds down, 2 seconds holding at the bottom, exploding up, and then pausing for 1 second at the top. So use whatever you have access to. It might be a dumbbell. It might be, some of you might have barbells. You could do back squats. Some of you might just load up a backpack, okay? So we're going to just hold that weight right at your chest, okay? You can hold it this way as well. We're going to go down 3, 2, 1, pause for 2, 1, stand up quick, and then, like I said, pause for 1 second before you come back down. So you end up doing 60 tempo goblet squats over the course of that 10-minute EMOM, okay? So that's your strength portion for your dumbbell workout. For the home workout, it's a little bit different. We're going to do a 6-minute EMOM, and you're going to alternate between some single leg box squats in the first minute, and then the second minute is going to be a 30-second hollow hold dumbbell flutter kick. Okay, so you're going to just switch back and forth, so you'll end up doing 3 sets of each. So for the box squats, you're going to want to have some sort of bench, table, box if you have access to one, couch, chair. We're going to do these one at a time. So I'm going to use my little box. I'm just going to flip it up a little bit higher. And what we're looking for here is getting your foot fairly close to whatever object you're using, making sure you push your knee out as you go down into the squat. We're going to lift our leg and activate our hip flexor. We're going to bring our arms up for balance, reach our hips back, touch, and then stand up all on that one leg, okay? So you're going to do 5 reps in a row on one leg, and then you'll switch and go to the other. If you don't have access to something that you feel comfortable squatting to, or you're not ready for single leg squats yet, just put both feet together and do 10 narrow stance squats. So just like this, as narrow as you can comfortably get all the way down in the squat. Keep your chest up and drive your knees out. Okay, so 10 total reps there. The second movement is the 30 dumbbell hollow flutter kicks. So what you're going to do is lay on your back. I'll do this as best I can. But you're going to have one dumbbell, heavy dumbbell that you can hold on to, or two lighter dumbbells, holding it straight up above your head. You're going to get into a hollow body position, okay, and then you're going to flutter kick. So left leg plus right leg is 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay. Again, that will be within the second minute. Those are the strength portions. We'll finish with the workouts. So the dumbbell workout is a version of the regulator. It will be a 600-meter run, 15 dumbbell thrusters, a 400-meter run, 25 dumbbell thrusters, a 200 run, and then 35 dumbbell thrusters. The thrusters can be done with 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell if you don't have access to 2, or even a barbell if you have access to that. For the runs, I use either Map My Run or Nike Run Club to map out my distances. You can also sub the run out for treadmill work if you have access to that. So it'd be 0.37 miles, 0.25, and then 0.12 miles on the treadmills. And then lastly would be substitutions for running. So we could do jumping jacks, we could do running in place, we could do jump rope, burpees, just some sort of cardio. And here you would go for time. So it would be 3 minutes for the 600, 2 minutes for the 400, and then 1 minute for the 200. For the thrusters, we want to pick a load where we can get the reps done in maybe with 1 break. And by the end of the workout, you're taking maybe 3 breaks, okay, with that set of 35. But we want to do something that we can do the thrusters quickly with. For the thruster, if you have 1 dumbbell, hold it on your shoulder or in front of your body with your elbows up, go down into the squat and drive that weight over your head. Okay, if you have 2 dumbbells, they'll each be on a shoulder. Keep those elbows high, fold up squat, and again, press and drive those weights over your head. Okay. We're looking for just a moderate pace on the runs, and we want to speed up the thrusters in the workout is the priority. So that's the regular, you're doing that workout for time, 1 time through. For the at-home workout, it's a 16-minute AMRAP, and you're building up in a ladder. So you're going to start with 10 reps, and then move to 15, 20, 25, and then you'll just keep adding 5 reps. So get as far as you can in the 16 minutes. Your movements are 10 backpack or dumbbell hang power cleans, and then up downs, okay? And you'll be jumping over your dumbbell or your backpack or a box if you have access to it. So in between each interval, you will have to do either a 200-meter run or 1 minute of cardio of your choice. Again, it could be box jumps, it could be running in place, it could be running stairs, it could be burpees, lunges, something that's going to get your heart rate up for 1 minute. Okay. For your power cleans, I'm going to be demoing with a dumbbell. You could also use a backpack. I forgot to grab one, so I'll use a pillow. These are from the hang position. So you're going to be standing up, right? You're going to hinge forward at the hip, and we're going to think about shrugging our shoulder first, bringing our elbow high, and then forward in front of us, okay? We want to get away from the movement where we're kind of curling it like this out in front of us. So focus on the shrug, elbow back, and then elbow under. Okay, if you're doing a single dumbbell, just alternate your arms every rep or every 5 reps. If you have 2 dumbbells, obviously you can hold on to them at the same time and then hold them outside of your hips like this. Okay. If you're using a backpack, you'll take the backpack from the ground, stand up, start from the knees, and then do your cleans with your backpack. Okay. For the up downs, you'll do your up down next to your weight, feet back. We're going to get all the way into the plank position. We're not going to let the hips sag, or we're not going to keep our butt up in the air. Jump the feet up, and then you're going to jump over your backpack or your weight, okay? Like I mentioned earlier, if you have a box, you can do box jumps. So that would be a great option to be able to incorporate your box into the workout today. Go out on your run or your cardio, come back in, and then you tack on those extra 5 reps. So your score will be the highest number that you get to, okay? Those are your 2 workouts for the day. I hope you guys can get after it. If you can't get into a class, I hope you find these tips helpful. I'll see you guys later.